So I know a feature of your learning programs is around kind of group exercises, group collaboration, group courses. How does that work on a practical level and what are the benefits?
We work pretty hard, it's fair to say, to be able to create those experiences so that they can work for learners. A few years ago, one of our team was in a meeting with a group of people from a bunch of different places in L&D who said, oh, if only there was a sort of a really effective virtual methodology to be able to work on group projects, if only that existed. And she was happily able to say, well, we've been doing that for a couple of years now. And the sort of the way we go about it is a lot of sort of tech set up in order to be able to create the right ways for people to be able to connect. You've got to give people the tools, not give them detailed instruction necessarily in every aspect of how to use them, but to get them set up for success. And then we find, in online group work, the same as face-to-face group work, you have the standard group dynamics. You have, you and I are in a group together and you're doing a whole load of stuff and I'm contributing very little. I'm a free rider. And so one of the things that we do in our sort of group methodologies is we create peer review so that you get the opportunity to score me based on my contribution to our group project together. And then when people are sort of working on those group projects, because of that human dynamic, it can be quite hard. And so people often say, oh, it really hurts doing this group project, but A, that's where they're really learning the most, and B, that's the bit that we ultimately get the most positive feedback about because they recognise the no pain without gain. And so on the one hand it does hurt, but on the other hand it does work.
I imagine it's the most realistic environment, as it being right, just like real life. When you're in a work environment, you have to generally work in groups and you have to collaborate.
Absolutely, and one of the reasons why our programs are interesting for big, large global organisations is because typically they can't anymore, get all of their people into a room together to be able to do things face to face. So people have to understand how to collaborate virtually, how to run effective virtual meetings, how to manage projects remotely, how to collaborate across different time zones and so on. And so our group projects that run online through our programs are actually really good training for people to be able to work in large global organisations.
Probably not bad assessment tools as well, to a certain extent.
They do help, yeah.